Well, hello, my beautiful little star seeds. How are you today? Are you doing well? Are you vibing high? Are you manifesting and you getting all the good shit that I want for you? I sure hope so. You know, because that's what I want for you. Oh, yeah. Well, welcome. My name's Featherwind. This is my channel, as you probably know, because here you are. Thank you so much for coming and taking a minute and watching, my little video and listening to me. It really does mean so much to me, and I just hope that I'm ever able to help anyone with anything ever, or, just shed a little light on something, or, I don't know. I just share what I do and what I know, and hopefully someone somewhere finds any value in that or can find it useful at all. So that's always my goal. What's going on? Anyway, I'm wigless in Seattle, kids. I know, it's disappointing, huh? Meh. Well, maybe here. Let's see anything. Oh my God. Maybe not. I think that'll give you a headache. I don't even know. I'm so ridiculous. Ah! Get it up there. Okay, well, we're gonna call that. We're just gonna let it ride. Let it cook. Anyway, my name is Featherwind, and this is my channel, and we do all kinds of stuff here. I would love to do more interaction with you guys. I'm not really sure how to go about doing that, but the comments are there if you want me to talk about something in particular, or you have a question about something, or you're curious, I don't know, whatever, or you hate what I'm saying and you want me to stop and do something else, I will take it under advisement. So we want to go ahead and, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. My hair's like too long to stay on the clip right. Anyway. Carry on. So today, my children of the corn, this is gonna fucking piss me off. Okay, nope, not gonna. See? Not gonna let it. Just gonna go with the flow and laugh at it, and it's no big, it's nothing that I'm gonna fucking worry about. So, moving on. I wanted to talk to you today about something that I do that really helps me, that I find very useful, and maybe it would be for you. So I'll just share briefly, like in the mornings, I try to do a lot of preparation for the day. I do my prayers, and I do a guided candle meditation, and I do some yoga and some intention setting and cleansing of my energy, and sometimes aligning my chakras or whatever, because I mean, life gets so lifey, and it could be really challenging, and for me, it is. And so I've learned over the time, over time, that if I take that time in the morning and really set myself up to be in the right frame of mind, it's almost like putting on your armor for the day. Like you're gonna go out to battle. You're going to work, you're going to do whatever you're gonna do. I don't care, but like sometimes it's like a freaking battle. And so for me, doing these things is like putting on my armor, all that's going to help protect me and help me get through that day and keep my, my mind right. So let's go ahead and set the mood before I move on. And because I love to set the mood. And what is it? Oh, it's incense time, guys. Did we decide that we're going to have a song? Did we make a song? No? Oh, if only I could sing to you. I would. It's not pretty. It doesn't sound nice when I sing. I wish I was a good singer. When I was younger, I was in the choir. I could sing. They'd want me to do solos and stuff. Isn't that hard to believe? It's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to remember. So here we shall light my favorite incense over here. No. Oh, shh. The fan. Feet don't fail me now. Feet don't fail me now. Try it again. All right, I think we're good. This guy's little. And let's light our candle. The candle that never ever dies. It's like the endless candle. I mean, sheesh, I got my money's worth with this. I mean, this, I've been using this for, God, months, I feel like. That's crazy. Crazy, baby. All right. How you feeling? You feeling like you're in the mood now? In the mood to carry on. All right. So one of the things that I do, you know, and nobody's perfect, and not all days it works out, but I try. You know, the intention is there. And if I just put the effort forth, it is so worth it. It is so worth it for me, because I need all the help I can get. You know, I really do. And anything that I can do to make it easier on myself, and to intentionally stay in a positive frame of mind, or, you know, because it isn't my first nature. It's not even my second nature. Like, I have to work on it. I have to. Okay, hold on. Sorry. One of my children, my furry babies, was in need, and we may have another. You can probably hear her. We have to keep a little bell on her or something to make some noise, because that girl is sneaky. And let me tell you, if anything falls on the floor, it's hers. You won't even know that it dropped on the floor, or that, you know, it's like, what, you know, when you go to look for it, you're like, where? She's got it. It's hers. That is her domain. So, maybe that's good. You know, she's little, but she's very sturdy, very sturdy. Anyway, so as I was saying, meanwhile, back at the ranch, one of the things that I do in the morning is I write in my gratitude journal. And I'm telling you about this one. It is a day and night reflection journal, and I have enjoyed this book. This is actually full now. Can you believe that? Like, all full. Yeah. So, you know, and you don't have to, if you skip a day or you miss a day, like, it's fine. There's no pressure. You're doing this for yourself. You're worth it. Invest the time in yourself. And this also helps you be intentional and, yes, grateful. And in gratitude, you vibe in that frequency. That's when the universe is like, yep, giving it to you. It's being drawn to you. It's on its way to you. So anyway, this just helps me, you know, really set, again, it's another kind of tool that I use to, you know, set myself up for success. You know, all the steps I take to help me. I suffer from really bad anxiety, and, you know, sometimes it's hard for me to leave the house. And, you know, these are some of the things that I do to combat that. And because I don't want to feel like that. It's not comfortable. It's not fun. It's not, it's nothing that I would wish on anyone. If you don't experience that, like, you're blessed. I mean, we're all blessed, but, like, you know, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. And it's been a struggle for me throughout my life. Anyway, doing these things help, like I said, prepare me and keep me in the higher frequency so that I'm not down here. You know, I want to be up here, and I don't want to have panic attacks, and I don't want to, you know, freak out and cry or whatever. You know, I'm not trying to feed negative emotions or painful emotions. You know, a lot that is for me, you know, I experience a lot of chronic pain, and that can be very depressing, and it can cause, you know, anxiety and other issues because, you know, there's not necessarily a way to escape it. You know, it's your body. And how do you escape your body? So hold on, puppy calls. You ready? Deep breath. It's all good. I can hear Stella rattling, so hopefully that's not too destructive. Someday I'll bring her on camera. She's funny. She's a funny girl. Anyway. Yeah. I think I hear her, and it might be a little annoying. I'm sorry. But I've almost tuned it out, which is like not the purpose, because I'm trying to always hear where she's at, so I keep an eye. She starts getting too quiet. She's up to something. I know it. Anyway, back. Let's center. Back. Right? Okay. So this, I've tried different gratitude journals. I've tried different, you know, journaling at all. And this one I have found is just the best format for me. They do different ones. There's a meditation one. I think there's different ones. Who wrote this? Insights. The company is called Insights. And it's a mandala journal from Mandala Publishing. You can find them at mandalaearth.com. And in the beginning, it says, gratitude, a day and night reflection journal will help you center your day around positive feelings and gratitude. Each page of the journal includes space to record expressions of gratitude, personal affirmations, memories of positive interactions, and commentary on the significance of it all. This 90-day journal will help you integrate gratitude and deep reflection into your daily life. Having filled the journal with statements of thankfulness, you will end up with a personal trove of wonderful reflections, which can be a source of positive inspiration any time. And that is true, my friends. I mean, positive affirmations. I can tell you what I did. I would pull a rune, a major arcana tarot card, and an oracle card each day. I used to do it each day. And I write that down under today's focus, and that's the beginning. Let's see. A good example. Here at the beginning. So it's today's focus, an affirmation for today, what I'm grateful for, what I'm excited about today, and how I'll make space for gratitude today. And then it's kind of designed that's setting you up for your day, and then in the evening you can do a reflection on the day and kind of get out, maybe shake off something or you know, note that something great happened or whatever, and how you felt and whatever, and you can kind of keep track, you know. So I pull the rune and I write what it is, and I draw the symbol, and I write, you know, a real short summary of what it is meaning for that rune, what it means for that major arcana card, and what the oracle card is saying to me. And so I fill that first place. You can see I write really small because I want all that information in there. And then an affirmation for today. So sometimes the oracle cards I pull, they'll have an affirmation that goes with it. So different decks might have different affirmations or whatever. You can make one yourself. This one says, everyone I encounter today has my best interest at heart. It is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all of my options and then take action on my own behalf. Awesome. Good. Great. And then what I'm grateful for, you know, we're off tomorrow. I got my nails done. I have a great job. My home is beautiful. My family is wonderful. I wake up early now. You know, I'm not hungover. I'm not dreading the day. You know, I have chances to do things to make my life be what I want it to be, which is a positive and good experience. You know, how good can it get? ask the universe, universe, show me how good it can get. Show me how good it could be, for the good of all and the harm of none. Show me how good I could feel. Ask the universe. Show me, right? So anyway, there's that. What I'm excited about today. In that section, I always wrote the moon. So it was a 2.8% full moon. The new moon was going to be, on Monday. I write what the colors of the day are because I did my candle meditation, and that tells me what my crystals and my colors and the oils and everything that I should use. I belong to a coven group online. It is an app, and it is an excellent app. I find so much benefit there. And if you're into making, a grimoire, or you're interested in doing some spells or doing some, it's a really great resource. And the woman who does this, the woman who speaks the guided meditation. And that is an excellent way for you to start meditation. By the way, if you're struggling, you don't have to sit there and quiet. Do a guided meditation. That person, just listen to what they're telling you to do. They will guide, literally. Hi, a guide will guide. Imagine that. So the guide will literally walk you through it and tell you what to visualize and tell you now breathe and whatever. And I find them incredibly helpful. And just like I'm able to visualize so vividly. And I do recommend it. So it's called Spells 8. And I'm not affiliated with them at all. Just something that I came across and I love and find very, very helpful. So it's a great source if you're witchy or you're woo-woo, you're goddessy, or all kinds of good stuff is there. I would check it out. Anyway, so I have an app that tells me the percentage of the moon, like how full is it, how crescent, waning, whatever. And I write that down. And then, like I said, the day of the week, what's this planet that corresponds with that. So Monday is the moon, and the colors are silver and white. So I put that down. I kind of keep it in mind, not to be, okay. If it says silver and white, like I'll wear like silver or white panties and a bra or whatever, and kind of try to keep that alignment through. Like I am telling you, I do a lot because I need a lot of help. So these are what. Anyway. At the bottom it says, how I'll make space for gratitude today. So I said I did a white candle meditation. I did a spirit invocation. I did new moon rituals, and I'm going to do those in the evening when I get home. So there it is. There's your day, right? So it's cool. I'm like, all right, okay. Like I kind of like, there's more than just, A to B, because for me it's not that simple. So I need like, if you're running a race, how they have like the water people on the side, and it's like, this is like my water people. And as I'm running my marathon for the day, I have these little things to help me. That's the whole, I'm just trying to help myself stay sane and feel good. I don't want to go through life like fucking dreading it. And believe me, like I have suffered with major depression, and I have issues, and it's horrible. I don't want to live like that. I don't want that mentality. I don't want that vibration. I don't want to bring more of those things to my life. Like, this is what I do to prevent that. And nothing's 100% okay, but if I'm not doing these things, it's like I'm almost, how do I say it? It's like you're either working for good or you're working for bad. And if I'm not intentionally making myself and my energy work for good, I'm almost working against myself. Not doing anything is almost like defaulting to the night. I don't think I'm saying that right, but I mean, like, if I'm not making the effort to stay aligned and stay positive and do the things that help me stay that way and be that way, I'm almost causing the bad stuff. because I default to like negative, and I don't really know why, but it's always been like that. And you know, so it takes work being like positive and happy, and you know, that never like really came that easy to me. And it does now because I've practiced so much, I've worked on myself so much. I know the things that I can do to keep me up there, you know, to be the you know, the crazy person that I am the crazy sane person that I am. And anyway, so I'm always, if I'm not doing these things, I can tell I don't feel right through the day. I am going to struggle, and I don't want to. Life is hard enough. Things are hard enough. I don't want to struggle anymore. So I take the time to do these things, and it helps me. So I can only suggest that maybe it will help you too. So then we come to the evening reflection. So it's going to say good things that happened today. What? So, and then things I did to make a positive difference today. You write it down there. Like, I did some stuff, like reflecting and being like, yeah, you know, I stayed here, and in the face of adversity or challenges, this is how I like overcame. This is what I did, what I held on to. And then it says how I felt, and it's got all these little check boxes. So on the one side, it's like happy, content, proud, hopeful, loving, connected, blah, blah. On the other side, it's neutral, insecure, discouraged, drained, sad, scared, angry. So, you know, you're not going to feel like, hey, everybody, walking on sunshine every day. No one is going to, you know. But wouldn't you rather try to do that than try to walk on cold, I don't know, go in a hole and just, that doesn't make sense. It's okay. There's times you're just, no matter what you try to do to stay positive, shit happens, you know. Stuff we don't want, stuff we don't have control over. And a lot of what I do is acknowledging that and keeping that in mind when I try to control everything. And don't think I don't, you know. I've sort of trained myself to be better at it now. But at first it was so hard. You know, I wanted to control everybody and everything, and I thought if I was just in charge of everything, if people would just behave and cooperate, you know, I would handle everything and it would all be perfect, you know. And if only people would just behave and do what I'm telling them to do. And you know, you can't control everything. I always liken it to, you know, if you had a barrel, this sounds stupid, but a barrel full of like apples or corks or something that would float, right? And there's several, you know, and it's like trying to hold all of that down at once. You're not gonna. Things are popping up. You can't. You're gonna drive yourself insane. That's what I found for myself, is that I was driving myself insane. And by stopping trying to control everything and understanding that there are things like I'm not gonna be able to control, you know, I do my best. That's what I do. And you know, I stay aware of that. And if I'm going into that territory, I can feel it, you know, maybe not immediately. I'm a stubborn girl, so, you know, it might take me banging my head a couple times to get it and be like, oh, okay, all right, okay, you know. And I know maybe it sounds like a lot of work, but like you're either working, you know, you're working for good or you're working for bad. I mean, it's really kind of that simple. Like, I don't know how neutral you could actually be. I mean, I feel like you are energy. So, you know, where it's got to go somewhere. It's going somewhere. It's all around you. It's going, you know, you're putting it out there, whether, you know, you're aware of it or not. And it's like, well, which way do you want to go? And there's work involved either way. And I was really tired of feeling so bad and struggling so hard. And it took me a long time. It took me a lot of work. There's lots of things that I did. There were people that helped me grow, learn about myself, teach me kind of how to be a functioning, you know, human being, and not the mess that I was when I was trying to control everything and just you know, a rageaholic, just angry at the world all the time and just drawing in negative things left and right and wondering why everything sucked. And it was like me, I didn't know that there was another way. Honestly, I didn't. I had to learn that. And I had the good fortune of a couple of people, in fact, a lot of people, I want to say, like really help me and support me and, teach me. There was this other way. There's another way. It didn't have to be that way. It didn't have to be like that. And these are the things I learned to do. It's taking care of yourself. It's self-care, Anyway, sorry. So then a little section for notes. I aligned my chakras this morning and there was a low frequency. I heard in my ears, right? As I'm aligning the frequency, I hear the pitch gets higher. It's wild. I'm not even joking you. And yep, so cool. I had to, so cool. And a positive thought to carry me to sleep. Well, that's sweet, isn't it? Like ending the day on a good note. I said, I'm off tomorrow. Yay. I mean, if that's it, that's it. Great. So, I don't know. I really suggest this book. Maybe, I think I got it from Amazon, probably. I was gonna say, if you're at a bookstore or something where you can look at different formats, I've had ones that just didn't quite work. And this sounds like maybe a lot of writing. And maybe you're like, I don't want to scribe. I don't want to do all this writing. I don't have time for that shit. Well, there's something else I could share with you. And believe me, this is where I started because I didn't know how to express that, all this stuff. I didn't have the tools that I had when I did this book. I was more of a newbie and just trying to learn how to help myself stay in gratitude and be intentional and, direct my energy and actively participate in the energy, and thinking of and being intentional. Where do I want my energy to go? How do I want this to go? Like, you have some power, you don't have to be a victim. You don't. And anyway, so there's this book, right? It says gratitude, or good days start with gratitude. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude. This is a journal. So I don't know if you could see. And who made this one? So it's prettysimplebooks.com, and they're at Pretty Simple Books. So let me tell you, you don't have time, you're not sure how to start a gratitude journal, or you're just like, it's a lot. Maybe you're just like, oh, you're staring, you don't know how. Or maybe you're going through a really hard time and you don't feel it. There's times like that. We go through dark times and it's inevitable. And sometimes you're just like, I just can't barely think of anything. You're in a situation and, going through it. And it could be hard sometimes to be like, well, I don't really feel very grateful for any of this shit, But I think that anyone can do this one. It's easy, guys. It's easy. And if you're just starting out, or again, don't have time or whatever, cool. This one might be for you. So it's set up like this. Okay? Check it out. It'll say a little something. Oh, good day start with, this one. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. And that is so true. The way for more is to be grateful for what you have. And if you're always in that gratitude, more comes to you. The universe will send you more. And just, it's hard, but like here's a good, easy way. So it says, hey, I'm thankful for ... and the date. These are not dated. You date them yourself. If you miss a day, who cares? Whatever. It's literally 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm thankful for 1, 2, 3. Boom. And there it is. So there's different little quotes and whatnot. The real gift of gratitude is that the more grateful for the more grateful you are, the more present you become. And that is something that I have to work on too, because I tend to, as I said, have anxiety. So I like worry about the future and all the things that could possibly happen and go wrong. And, you know, I am stuck in the past a lot where I'm just like, oh, you know, I wish I would have done that different, or remember when, or whatnot. And it's like, what about right now? You know what I mean? I'm back here and I'm up here, but like that's not happening right now. Like, I'm missing this. Be present. And I don't know, for me it takes a little work, but that's okay. It's good work. It's good for me. It's things that help. So I don't know, does that help you at all? I mean, you start out with this and you find it's saying cultivate an attitude. So that is what you're doing. You're developing it. You're growing it. The more that you practice it, the more that it comes easier to you. Does that make sense? I guess. I don't know. That's what I found for myself anyway. So these are just 2 gratitude journals. One I packed full, but I really love the format here. This one is simple, easy breezy, but it's something. It's take a minute and be thankful, be grateful, and do it for yourself. This is all for you, you know? So I don't know if that is helpful or not, but I just wanted to share with you, as I like to share with you what I do and some of the things I do, and like, you know, to help gratitude to stay positive to whatnot. This isn't necessarily witchy, but I told you I did, you know, my rune and my tarot and my oracle. I bring that in. The moon I bring in. The meditations I bring in. But you can do whatever you want. Maybe none of these. Maybe no. Maybe you can find one. Maybe just try. I don't know. Part of what do you do to make room for gratitude is scribing, writing. Just write it down, you know, and hopefully that might help somebody. And again, I'm not selling these. They're just tools I found that work for me. I mean, everything I talk about here, you guys, it's just my stuff. It's just about me and what I've found and what I believe, really. And it's just, I'm just throwing it out there, honestly. I'm just sharing information. And I am so sorry that I'm wigless in Seattle today. I'm sorry. I owe you some wigs. I owe you some wiggles. So wigs, kids, wigs. That'll be on the way. Yeah, you know it. And yeah, if you need any goodies, go ahead over to my store, featherwindstore.etsy.com. And I'm going to be doing some work on insuranceexspecialties.com and doing some update. I want to start expanding the things that I carry. I'm not going to say that it's like a clothing line, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Keep an eye out. Don't worry, I'll keep you posted. Yeah, and so I guess with that, my children, my beautiful star seeds, I will let you go. And I look forward to seeing you, yes, you, beautiful you, in my future.